Hey there, everybody. Happy Monday to you. Miss Faith is a new subscriber and a new crafter. So she had a question, hey Faith, about ways to use paint and glue on a budget. And I thought that was just such a good question. And two things, all that heavy breathing is Kronk. Oh, are you going to cough again? Mr. Kronk has a cough, you guys. Please keep him in your thoughts. So two things came really quickly to mind, and I wanted to just put together a very quick video for two ideas using paint and glue. So the first idea was that, and this is one of my very favorite techniques, I call it drop and drag. What you want to do, Miss Faith, is you want to just get yourself some various colors of, I like this Craft Smart, and we're going to work. I know new crafters really don't have 20 bucks to spend on paper pads. I am an old crafter, and I do not have 20 bucks to spend on paper pads. So what we're going to do is we're going to create some art paper here. Let's turn this way. I'm using the inside of a sugar bag, and we will just drop on some paint. So shake it up really, really good, and then drop, but don't drag. So you're going to drop, let it sit, and then we're going to drag it with a gift card or a credit card or whatever you might have. So drop. Gosh, it sounds like rain. And then we're going to switch colors. I've got some pretty pink here. Shake that up and drop that on. And this will make some really nice spring paper. And of course, the sugar bag looks like craft paper. So you've got kind of a double fun thing going on here. And then just to add something super cool, I am going to use, this is one of my favorite colors. It's bronze. It's a Craft Smart. It's usually like 69 cents at Michael's. Just really adds such a nice pop. And we'll just drop on a bit of that. Don't overdo it with the bronze, because that's a metallic. He's not really wanting to drop either. He kind of wants to smear. Okay, so we're going to let that sit for just a minute. And while it's sitting, I also want to show you a technique for crackle that you can, you don't have to have crackle paint. You just do some glue and some paint and either dry it with a heat tool or just let it dry by itself. So we have dropped, we have waited, and the longer you wait, the better the effect goes, but I am not so patient, so I'm going to go ahead and start my dragging, and we're going to drag, 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 drag. So you can see what a fun effect you can create. I still have a lot of paint on my credit card. I'm going to push that over to the side. So I'm just going to scooch some of that on this packaging because I want to make a bookmark out of that. So we've got this done. You can go this way if you want to, but I like I think they call that striations. Is that right, y'all? I like the way that looks as it moves across the page. So there we go, Miss Faith. Drop, wait, and drag with credit card. Make you some art paper for a new crafter that's on a budget. The next thing that we want to do is we want to take this, remember we just used a little bit of the paint that we had left, and we put it on on a piece of packaging that is tied with the top of a bag of burritos. I just took that off the top. I'm going to draw this for just a minute. Alright, so there we go. We got some drying going on. Next thing I want to do is drop on some Eileen's tacky glue. And Eileen's is good stuff. I mean, I don't have any problem with Elmer's, but Eileen's is like the bomb and worth, you know, worth the extra few cents to get that Eileen's tacky glue. All right, so we're going to, I'm just going to do a small section of crackle right here, okay? You put on your glue pretty thickly, all right? Now, sometimes people take a brush and spread this out and sometimes not. I am going to kind of pick up a little bit and just pull it, and then I'm going to pull some down. I'll pull some up. And then using some white paint, and I think I'll just kind of, since I don't really have a palette out here, I'll just drop some white paint right here on our painty paper. Faith, check out Shannon Green for lots of tips about recycling and making things. So we're going to paint that over that. Okay, just like that. Now that is glue and then white paint. All right. Now you can let that dry, or you can use a heat tool. I'm going to use a heat tool. I'm going to speed things up. And you can see the crackling starting. So that's a great technique for glue and paint on a budget. Give you that nice crackled look, and you don't have to buy crackle paint. Of course, the drier it gets, the more it crackles, so you can kind of see how that crackled up for you. So there we go, Miss Faith. I hope that that helped you out a little bit. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for that question. That was a very, very good question. Thanks, you guys, for hanging out with us, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.